Hello everyone, Amadeus here, and today I would like to talk about the current situation about COVID-19 in Taiwan. Recently, unfortunately, we had noticed that the number of cases reported locally is increasing. It is very scary. On May 13, we had reported 13 cases. Yesterday, May 14, there was 29, and today, May 15, it is 180. Those numbers are scary, but still please remember, Taiwan is a very safe place. However, it is a time to think about this. It is a time to do some actions, so this way our sweet home Taiwan can be safe. So because of that, I prepared this video so you can learn from other people's experience and knowledge how to prevent to spread the disease, how to protect yourself, your close family, your friends, and how can we make Taiwan safe as it was just 1-2 weeks ago. There are lots of informations online, and you as a netizen, whenever you watch videos on social media or read anything online, make sure you check the sources. Not everything that appears on the internet is true. All the information mentioning in this video, I have links in description, but please do research yourself. So what are the symptoms of COVID? The most common symptoms of COVID are fever, shortness of breath, and coughing. However, there are also digestive symptoms such as lack of appetite, vomiting or diarrhea, or abdominal pain. But there are two symptoms that are very characteristic to this disease, and you have to watch for those. So if you suddenly lose your taste or lose your smell, that might be a very strong indicator that you have been contracted with this disease. The best way of action now is to self-isolate and contact a doctor. How does the COVID spread? COVID is a disease that is mostly spread through droplets and aerosols from your nose or your mouth. So it means whenever you cough, whenever you sneeze, whenever you talk to someone, this is the situation when you release virus to the air. This way, people who are next to you can get infected very easily. That's why it is very important to wear masks that's gonna protect you and others. Also, keep the distance from other people. The recommended it is at least 1.5 meters. Avoid crowded places. The another way of spreading this disease is by touching infected surfaces. So, buttons in your elevator. Don't touch your nose, don't touch your mouth, don't touch your eyes. And whenever you have opportunity, go wash your hands nicely and well, because this is the way you can kill the virus off your hands immediately. What is an incubation period? Whenever someone gets contracted by the disease, it doesn't mean you're gonna have symptoms immediately, but in the meantime, you could be spreading disease even not knowing about this. That's why whenever you hear about quarantine, the suggested time of staying isolated is 2 weeks. This is the time of incubation for COVID-19. Let's say you go somewhere, you get infected, but you don't know because your body doesn't respond to it yet. Lots of people actually get infected and they don't have severe symptoms. They just, live the disease. They don't even feel it. But in the meantime, they could be spreading it all over the place. So please be careful, and if you don't have any necessary places to go, like traveling or shopping or any goings out, maybe for next few days or few weeks, you could skip those just for sake of your and other safety. What are the most vulnerable groups for COVID-19? It is often said that people who are older, plus 60 years old, usually suffer the most from this disease. That's why we should protect them the most. The other group that is also vulnerable are, of course, healthcare providers, all the doctors and nurses and people who work at a hospital. So if you don't need to go to hospital for serious reason. The third group are people who are having already some diseases, mostly heart diseases and lung diseases, diabetes, or people who smoke. Lots of research confirmed that the virus is not so scary for younger people, especially is not scary and not severe for children. But there are some exceptions, and there are even reported cases of less than 1 year old having very bad time with COVID-19. not everybody getting COVID ends up in hospital with the ventilator, but it also means if you're 20, you're 30, you feel good, you do sports, you get COVID, and you don't even have any symptoms, but you might be a vector of that disease. So if you go to see your grandma, whose immune system is weaker than yours, she can catch it and end up pretty bad in hospital because of that. Are vaccinations safe? So the fact is, COVID vaccinations are safe and effective. As any vaccination you're gonna take in your life, they might have some side effects, which are minor and which go away usually after a few days. Sick in hospital or having discomfort for a few days, most people, most professionals really recommend you get vaccinated. Getting vaccination might not stop any case of this disease, but what is confirmed as a fact is if you get vaccinated, there is no chance that you're gonna have severe symptoms of COVID. To have fully developed immunity to this disease, it might take you from 2 to 4 weeks. Why I'm saying this? I heard there are lots of people these days in Taiwan who rush to hospitals, who wanna get shots now, and this is not the way to do it, because actually you go to the hospital, which is place already crowded, you might encounter some people who are infected there, and you are not immune yet. So because of this, you're actually not helping yourself also bring this disease to your close friends and families. If you want to get vaccinated and you haven't done it before, maybe you can postpone it a few days or few weeks and do it then. So that was 5 questions about COVID that I answered for you. If you have more, no worries, just write them down in a comment. I'll answer as soon as I can. Very happy if you could press this thumbs up and like it. Also, subscribe to my channel because every week, every 2 weeks, every month I share videos about living in Taiwan, which is a great place, which I love. And the reason of this video is I really want to be safe here. I want my friends to be safe. I want my family to be safe. And I want you to be safe. So let's all respect those rules and this way make Taiwan safe again. Thank you very much. See you next time. Bye.